Greetings, Libra, and welcome to your love reading for today. Whenever you find this is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And love is in the air, but love could be in a relationship with someone at work, or a friend, or somebody you're just meeting, or it could be a romantic partnership, a family member. It could be your relationship to yourself or to God, or to even a relationship to your pet. So a relationship to the world itself. And so let's dive right in, Libra, and see what it is that the cards want you to know today. And thank you, Spirit Guides, for overseeing this reading for Libra. And for all your subscriptions and thumbs up, I really appreciate that, and especially the comments. The Four of Pentacles. You're engaging in a time around your relationships where you perhaps are a little closed off, and maybe you're worrying about your security, your financial security. And at this time, you need to feel confident that you're balanced in whatever you've been growing. The Four of Pentacles is a good card to show you've come to a platform, you've got your treasure chest, you're working on it. And to just be aware in this energy in terms of romance, or in terms of a relationship, of not keeping too tight of boundaries, not be too fixated on money or work or your material situation, because that could be closing you off from a feeling like you can be more free with your money, have more fun with that, and therefore be more engaged with others and not stingy or possessive of your time or your money. But somebody else could be coming over you in a possessive way. So that's something for each one of you as you come into this Libra to think about, to reflect on. Because the Seven of Wands, where you've been standing your ground, fighting the good battle, maybe being very defensive about your security, standing up, believing in yourself, believing in what you have come to in a relationship, has been very stable, and you believe in it, and that's what you're standing up for right now. And this could be at work, because we have the Pentacles, something about your work. You're standing your ground about how far you've come, what you've accomplished. And then we have the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, and the Hierophant is connecting to the higher power. This is the teacher, the spiritual teacher, the spiritual director, one who holds traditional values and is one who teaches them and communicates directly with the higher power, and brings that down in terms of a religious tradition, a minister, a priest, a rabbi, a sacred teacher of any tradition. But it's very much about tradition. And so you're connecting, maybe you're standing up for this marriage, this traditional connection. And you've had to stand up for it and be very maybe balanced financially over the past few months. I see 4 months that you've been having to really stabilize, get the four wheels down on the road and stand up, climb the mountain, do the work. And you're going to make a commitment. You have made this commitment, and this is a contract. Perhaps in a marriage, it would be saying, for better or worse, in sickness and health, to death do us part. It's that kind of energy, and you're standing your ground because the Eight of Swords, well, this could have been making you feel slightly isolated, imprisoned. Imprisoned by tradition, or imprisoned by a belief system, imprisoned at this time by a contract, a commitment you made, maybe in the past, that you have stood up for and have to keep battling for. And you might look defensive about it, about your isolation, about feeling interfered with, that your movement forward is obstructed. You could have a blindfold on, and maybe be bound up, feeling like you're very restricted in terms of your movement, even. And it does have something to do with a commitment, a belief. And you're maybe self-sabotaging around that at this time because of the devil. Well, this is also a card of this entrapment to the devil. And the devil is the authority of the material world. And the sense that it's that earth, Capricorn, chthonic energy that rules the domain of politics, the stock market, government systems, the way people engage in power. And that's can come over relationships and create these toxic relationships where you feel imprisoned or in bondage to another person's belief, another person's enslaving you in terms of this imprisonment to this relationship. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. This is a kind of intense reading, Libra, but it's saying that you could be using, though, the power of the Capricorn. The devil has that riches that comes up out of the earth, that lives in the underworld. And so you're not that trapped to this relationship. You could step out at any moment. Oh, see, you could just take this over your head easily. But something is keeping you entrapped in isolation because of a commitment, a value system, something about tradition. And you've stood your ground and had to be a kind of stingy and very much focused on your security. And because the Ten of Swords, well, you're coming to the end, you're hitting rock bottom with whatever this addiction, this entrapment, this low vibrating energy. And it's coming as a relief. Whatever you're feeling that you've tried everything, you've thought about every way to deal with this toxicity, with this unhealthy situation. But now you can't think about it anymore. You've gone from the 8 to the devil to the 10. So there is a moving out of that, letting go of the addiction, the entrapment. And it seems like it's more than an addiction to something like food or drugs or sex, or it's more like an entrapment to money, to power, to something about the mind, what you think, your beliefs. And the moon, well, you are going to need to get more information on this. Use your psychic abilities at this time in terms of how you're feeling and your relationships. Libra, this is a powerful reading because you could be being deceived, and that's what the Ten of Swords is showing you with the moon, that you could be being deceived in a relationship. Secrets could be being held from you about some entrapment, some toxic relationship, some feeling of being in bondage to something that's very low vibrating energetically, that's not healthy. And you're having to use your psychic abilities maybe and your dreams. Something is coming from a dream that is helping you see, well, this is coming to an end. Thank goodness. I love seeing the Ten of Swords in this reading because it's saying whatever this addiction, this entrapment to values, to some religious authority or some commitment to, like, say, a marriage, you stood your ground. You've been having to be very balanced and secure in your money, but now it's time to get more information. Things could be deceptive at this time. And let's get one final card to summarize. Well, the Magician. Well, you're coming into that infinite power now to realize you are lifting your wand up. You're breaking the spell. You're using your personal power to use all your gifts and talents to create and to make magic, to know at this time that whatever it is you're working on, that it's going to be successful. this relationship, once you come out of the dark, and once you come out of the moonlight, that deception, things could be in the shadows, but you're going to rise out of that because you have this personal power and you know it. You know you're very good and gifted at creating this connection to not only relationships that you're building, but also connecting to that higher power where all creation comes and where all authority comes over our most deceptions, over our secrets. But you're getting some command, you're moving and working with it. And that's what I have. And the final card, let's see what the Angels Oracle wants you to know as a gift. Courage and bravery and signs and reminders where you're going to need to be courageous and brave to break away from the devil. But you've got everything you need. And you're going to break away because you're going to see signs and reminders all along the way that you're transforming, that the star is coming out. There is a rainbow on the horizon in this relationship. And I think this is connected to a personal, a romantic partnership at this time. And something that you have a contract and a commitment to. And you had to work through a lot of trauma, betrayal, mental anguish, addiction, unhealthy relationship. That you're waking up out of this moonlight to see that you've got the power to make magic and to move beyond this and to take personal power with infinite connection to your source. And so it is. And thank you again for subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and leaving a thumbs up. And comments make all the difference. So please just leave me a heart, a sunny face, a couple of words. And so much, that means so much to me. And sending you love out there wherever you are on this planet. And trust that you're going to come into magic and break the spell. And to know that this commitment is going to bring you healing. And wait for signs and symbols all around you. See you next time. Bye-bye.